What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Sagittarius. So let's go ahead here and get it poppin'. But hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you all had yourselves a fantastic weekend and a fun time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Monday to everybody, and I hope we're looking towards a pretty fantastic week. As always, everybody, if you want to get a personal read, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in my description box below if you are interested in anything personal. But hey, everybody, how's it hanging? What's going on, Little Miss, Vanilla Capricorn, Red Sky? What's going on, Amy? Hi, Michael. Hi, Rinny. Hi, Fawn. What's going on, Jalpa? How's everybody doing today? George, what's up? Or Jorge, what's going on? Mystic Angel, how are you doing today? Healing Hearts, hello. Vanilla Capricorn said, Ant, I know I always say it, but today is the day that I'm stoked for this live. Thank God for you. Happy that you tuned in here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Orpheus, what's poppin'? Happy Monday, Ant. You said happy Monday, Ant. Like always, you look great. I hope all is well, and thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Orpheus. I appreciate that. All is well. Thank you very much. Phoenix Rising said no notification, but my scorpionic powers have kicked in. What's up, Ant? What's up? All right, guys. Without further ado, let's get it kicked off here today with the Sagittarius and get it popping. Let's see what's going on here for Team Saggy. Okay, message is coming in here for Sagittarian. Excuse me. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you, in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarian. We're getting this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the High Priestess. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Pisces for a few of you. Taking a look at the current energy, Three of Pentacles in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. The Strength card in the upright, having a look here at the outcome for you, Sag, is going to be the Hierophant in the upright position as well. So let's go ahead here and talk about it. First things first, couple of different zodiacs. You could be connecting here with a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Leo. You might also be connecting with a Taurus here with the Hierophant showing up here as well. Now, getting on into this, the High Priestess to the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. Kind of feels to me for you guys moving into your next 24 hours that you are getting a little bit of some sort of intuitive nudge, but I don't feel like you're specifically taking action towards it. My thing is anytime I see the High Priestess, I always look at this as this is your spirit guides guiding you somewhere. Here is a message, here's some sort of intuitive nudge, but are you listening to what your intuition is saying? So I feel like you are getting a bit of an intuitive nudge, but you're not taking action on it here at this time. Looking at what you're dealing with, the Strength card, you're choosing to kind of hold yourself back a little bit rather than make any sort of decisions. And looking at the outcome though, the Hierophant, I feel like for some Sagittarians, what could be holding you up based upon following your intuition, the reason why you might not be following it is because you might be saying to yourself with the Hierophant, well, I have a commitment or an obligation to upkeep, okay? So let's say, for example, Sag, you're feeling guided towards somebody in a romantic way, but maybe you're currently talking to someone, but you're not really happy with the person you're talking to. Even if you've made a commitment to somebody, but you're feeling guided towards somebody else, if you're unhappy with whoever you're currently dealing with, best thing to do is to not be with that person. Be single so that you can go towards who you feel drawn to. Maybe you got a job offer in the next 24 hours, but you've been very loyal and committed to the job you've been working at for a long time. At the end of the day, despite the job you worked for a very long time, if you're happy with a new offer coming in, take the new offer. You know, when it comes to commitments and obligations, I get that at the end of the day, certain things we commit to, certain things are important and commitments are important, but if you're not happy with what you're committing to anymore, then don't continue to commit to what makes you happy, but or don't continue to commit to what makes you unhappy, but instead, Sagittarius, if something new is coming in that will make you happy, go for it instead. You know, don't hold yourself accountable to be obligated to things that you're not necessarily obligated to. So what I feel here for you guys is like you're putting a lot of pressure on having to be committed or obligated to something something in your life at this time. Meanwhile, you're feeling guided towards something else. The truth is that if you're unhappy with your commitments, do not continue to commit to whatever or whomever that situation or person may be. And instead, start going to what you feel drawn to, what you feel called towards, because at the end of the day, that's always going to be the next best thing. And 9 times out of 10, when you follow what you're being called to and drawn towards, you're going to really, really enjoy the experience. So Sagittarius, definitely something to think about moving into your next 24 hours, you know? Just because you've committed to something doesn't mean you need to be committed forever. If you're unhappy with whatever it is that you have committed to, no longer make that commitment, point blank period, and allow yourself to go towards what it is you're feeling drawn to at this time, okay? All right, Sagittarius, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but appreciate you coming out here nonetheless, and definitely do have yourselves a great day, okay? All right, baby. So we started out here for the daily on the fire signs. We're going to go ahead and do fire, water, air, and earth, so we'll be hopping into the water signs here shortly. Maxine, how's it going? Lila said, Aunt, your 72-hour weekend read for Leo, just saying, is on point as always. Happy to resonate with you. That's what's up. You woke up at 444 today, Rennie? Wow, I like that for you. 444 is a really, really good one for sure. Your angels are protecting you. It's like kind of like a signal for me when I see 444. It's a synchronicity number that reminds me that everything is going according to plan. Everything is working out. Trust the process. Keep the faith. That's kind of what I resonated with. But yeah. Marlene, what's up? You said you're all amazing. Seriously, I had the worst weekend, and just being with you, or just being here with you, Anthony, and all of you, I feel so much better. The love that I have for every single one of you is undescribable. Well, thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that your weekend wasn't that poppin', but as long as you're feeling better now, that's what's up. And happy to hear that. So hopefully we are looking towards a badass week, Marlene. That's what we're looking for, right? Either way though, guys, we did fire. So fire, water, air, earth for today. Let's get into the water signs. Let's jump right into it. We're going to hop into the Pisces and see what's going on here for the fish. All right. Message is coming in for Team Pisces, baby. Sun, moon, rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Team Pisces, please? Message is coming in here for Pisces. Sun, moon, rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the fish? Let's take a look, baby. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the 6 of Cups. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Having a look at the current energy, 10 of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Judgment, and then taking a look here at the outcome for the Piscean peeps is going to be the 5 of Pentacles. So, Team Pisces, let's get it popping and see what's up here for you. Now, we got a 6 of Cups popping up. We also got a 10 of Swords in reverse, so I feel like you're dealing with a reminiscent situation of the past, and the reason why I say this is because the current situation you're in, 10 of Swords reversed, you're in a bit of a limbo situation. Something hasn't ended, but something also hasn't progressed, so you feel a bit stuck. Whether we're talking about a relationship, we're talking about work, we're talking about your personal journey, it's like, I don't feel like I'm going forward. I don't feel like I'm going backwards. Everything's kind of up in the air, and I don't know where things are going next. And it's a reminiscent feeling because I think that you've been there before in the past, and looking at what you're dealing with, Judgment card, it's like, I need to make a decision. I need to take a chance on going one way or the other. It's like, I'm either going to commit to this and try to turn a situation around, or I'm going to take a chance on letting something go. And I feel like for you, Pisces, in the past, you might have tried to keep a stagnant situation going forward, but I think that what you're choosing to do this time around is, instead of keeping a stagnant situation going forward, I'm going to allow myself to actually let go of that stagnant situation and focus on what may come next. And looking at the outcome here for you, Pisces, 5 of Pentacles, you know, this is the energy about saying, in the past, I didn't let go of something when maybe I should have. This is my time now here to let go of whatever this may be and see what else is out there and experience it. So, whether you're talking about a relationship, whether you're talking about a personal thing on your path, whether you're talking about a friendship, a work, job, whatever, I think right now it's like, I'm just so tired of a situation being up in the air and not really having the clarity to know where it's going to go. And it's like, honestly, if I knew and if I felt like I had a sense of direction of where this would go, I'd probably continue to be invested. But from your perspective, Pisces, considering that you don't feel like there's a sense of direction on where something is going, it's like, let me just try to not hold it out instead. And let me just maybe let go of it at this time and see what else comes, because I don't want to get stuck in that energy of stagnancy. I feel like that's the last thing you want to do. So you're giving yourself the opportunity here to set yourself free and continue to kind of explore your options here as time progresses. So that's what I feel here for you. definitely do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, thank you for coming out here so much nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the fire, we did the water. We're going to hop on into our air signs now, guys. And going into the air, let's have a look here at the Aqua, baby, and see what's up here for Team Aquarius, okay? What's going to be going on here for Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here for Aquarius? In the next 24. Hey, Eclipse Chaser, how's it hanging with you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. What do we got going on here for Aquarians in their next 24? All right, Team Aquarius, your cards got all jumbled up over here, so give me 1 second, but we're going to get one more shuffle coming on in here for you, and we'll see what's up here for your next 24. Aquarius, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Queen of Swords in the upright position. So you could be dealing with an air sign, fellow Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, having a look at the current energy, Ace of Swords in the upright, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the High Priestess in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for Team Aquarius is going to be the Knight of Cups in the reverse position as well. So Team Aquarius, let's go ahead here and get it popping. Now we got here a Queen of Swords, we got here an Ace of Swords. So what this is telling me is I need to be very direct and very open and very honest with somebody. I feel like this is about being super blunt with the person you're dealing with. I'm seeing that with what you're dealing with, High Priestess in reverse. I think somebody here has not necessarily understood how you feel about them. I think somebody here is getting a misconception about how you feel about them, Aquarius. And in your next 24 hours, it's like, I need to set the record straight. Now, this isn't going to resonate to every Aquarius who's watching, but let me just throw an example out there for you. Let's say that somebody's getting the misconception you like them, when at the end of the day, you're just being friendly, you're just trying to have a friendship with them. This could be the energy of setting the record straight to somebody saying, listen, I just want you to know that I'm not romantically involved or want to be romantically involved. I will totally be down to be friends, but I don't want to have that misconception that I'm interested in reciprocating romantic feelings. I want to let you know right now that I'm not on that wavelength, right? So this could be about being honest with somebody that you don't have feelings for them. This could be about being honest with somebody that you're not on the same page with them. Being honest with somebody that you don't even like them, possibly, who knows, Aquarius? But I think you're at that point where most of you are telling somebody in the next 24 hours, Knight of Cups reversed, I don't want to move forward romantically with you because I'm just not on that same page, right? So Aquarians, your next 24 hours can be about possibly turning somebody down or setting the record straight, just saying, hey, I just want to let you know romantically, I'm not reciprocating those specific kind of feelings. For other Aquarians, you might be choosing to deny like a job offer. You could be choosing here to deny a friendship, especially if you're unhappy with somebody. Maybe somebody's coming in here wanting a second chance at a friendship with you. This could be the energy of saying, I'm sorry, not on the same page with you. But I feel like this is going to be a day where you have to express your truth. So that's going to be the overall message, the overall gist of this reading, Aquarius. It's going to be like, I need to express my truth. I need to make something abundantly clear to somebody that I'm dealing with so that they can understand how I feel and that they don't have any sort of misconception, because this could be the energy also of somebody having a misconception about what you think and how you feel. And it's like, to set the record straight, here's how I feel. If there's one thing that ticks off an air sign, it's putting words in an air sign's mouth. Okay, now I'm a Libra Moon, so emotionally I act like an air sign when it comes to emotion. What triggers me is when somebody puts words in my mouth. Come and ask me what I feel or how I feel or what I said, and I will give you the bare bones truth. But put words in my mouth and you're going to piss me the F off, right? So at the end of the day, for you, Aquarius, I think you're kind of at that point in the next 24 where it's like, I'd rather set the record straight to somebody and have them hear how I really feel rather than maybe deal with a situation where misconceptions are being created, okay? So take that if it resonates. Pretty interesting situation. If it's not your story, no worries. But I appreciate you, Aquarius, coming out here so much nonetheless, so thank you very much, and do have a very good day, okay? All right, Team Aqua, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did finish up our air. We're going to hop on into our earth signs now, guys, and going into the earth, we're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Capricorn. Let's see what's up, baby. What do we got showing up here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here, please, for our lovely Cappies in the next 24 hours? Capricorn, I can feel your energy coming up relatively quickly. So we're on our last shuffle already. Let's see what's up, man. What's going on with you? Cappy's overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Swords. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Ace of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, Knight of Cups in the upright, looking at the outcome, the High Priestess coming out for you. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, but so far, Capricorn, what I'm seeing here for you, Knight of Swords here to the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think you're getting to a point here where you want to have a conversation with somebody, but I feel like it's about having to have a conversation with somebody that you don't want to talk to, Capricorn, okay? Respectfully. It's like, ugh, I need to have a conversation, but I don't really feel like talking to this person. And now, of course, as you guys know, this can be anybody. Friend, family member, lover, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's your boss, right? But in the next 24 hours, it's like, yeah, some things have to be said. I do need to have a conversation, even if it's not the person I necessarily want to talk to. But I think that whatever this conversation might be, Capricorn, things actually end up turning out a lot better than you've expected. Let's say, for example, you don't get along with your boss, but you have a conversation with your boss in the next 24 hours, and it actually goes kind of smoothly, is what I feel for you. Maybe you have to talk to your mother-in-law, and you're not a fan of your mother-in-law, but you have a conversation and it goes smoothly, right? I think that that's going to be kind of the vibe we're looking at here. It's like a little surprising or shocking. You're like, I did not expect this conversation by any means necessary to go to where it did, but it does feel to me like things here move in a very smooth and positive direction with the Knight of Cups, and with the outcome here being the High Priestess, it's like, yeah, I actually didn't realize or didn't feel like this conversation was going to go into a fantastic place, but now that it did, I feel a lot more comfortable here. So I definitely think that you're going to start to not only feel more comfortable talking to somebody moving forward after you have this conversation, but it's kind of nice that the way they responded to you is different than how you've ever really felt before, you know? Like Capricorn, maybe you were dealing with a boss who always has a stick up their butt, they're always in a bad mood, but then talking to them is actually pleasant. It's like, oh wow, yeah, that was great. It was shocking, but great. Now I feel a little more comfortable to speak to my boss, right? So I feel like that kind of energy is coming up here for you. Of course, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I do think that it's going to kind of shock you how you and someone else conversate, and it's completely different than what you were expecting. Okay? All right, Capricorn, very interesting. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? Pretty interesting read. Not sure if that's going to be anybody's story, but thanks for stopping by nonetheless, okay? All right, everybody. So we finished up our first batch of Zodiacs here for the daily read. We're going to hop on into the rest of the Zodiac shortly. Just going to take my quick break here as usual. In reference, guys, please don't spam signs in the chat. It is not going to make me get to your sign any quicker, so please do not spam them. But when I do get to your sign, I will get to your sign. And if you want to watch the replay, if you don't want to sit around and wait for me to get through other signs, then you can just feel free to watch the replay. But if you do continue to spam signs, unfortunately, some of these are going to end up timing you out. So please do not spam. Thank you very much. Capricorn or Vanilla Capricorn, what's up? You said, yes, thank you, Aunt. Much love to you. You're very welcome, my love. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Red Sky said, I need advice on how to best clean silver sleeper earrings. Seriously, I have no idea and have a pair that are beautiful that I want cleaned, yet I have no idea. Thought maybe somebody here might. You know, I'm resonating with that hard right now, okay? Because for some reason, whenever I wear my studs, to clean the back plate, to clean it in general is such a freaking struggle. So if anybody has an amazing, that's a word, right? If anybody has an amazing like earring cleaner or anything like that, or jewelry cleaner that they can link to me, maybe it's on Amazon, something you use that you swear by, please do send and put a link in the chat, because I will totally appreciate that too, because I'm on the same wavelength with you. I've actually been considering buying like huggy hoop earrings instead, because it's probably so much easier to clean than the damn studs, because the studs are a pain in the butt. So yeah, if anybody has an idea about that, I would love that too. I would love to know as well, on top of Red Sky as well too. But yeah, for sure. Because I've been looking for like good jewelry cleaner, and I feel like I can never come by one that's actually really works well, right? No worries, Joseph. No worries at all. Hey, Sylvia. You said, good evening, everybody. Happy to catch another reading. Hi, Aunt. Hello, hello. Salt water. Salt water is a good one. Throw it in toothpaste dissolved in warm water. Okay. So those are some things to consider. Warm water, drop of dishwasher liquid with a bit of cloudy ammonia. Whoa, that's like an interesting combination. Leave it for the night. Okay, something to think about for sure then, because I always struggle when it comes to cleaning. I feel like I'll usually like do like rubbing alcohol, dish soap, and I'll let it sit there for a while, but it just doesn't clean it enough, and it's a pain in the butt, you know? Mm. See, using a toothbrush is smart, and I think that's what I have to do. I'm just going to buy a toothbrush I know that I'm not going to use and probably use that for cleaning. Because I know even people with shoes, though, too, right? They'll use the toothbrush to kind of get the extra fine details on their shoes. So that might be a really good idea as well, because it's a good scrubber and it's smaller, right? That's a good idea. That's something to think about as well. Okay, for sure, for sure. You worked at a jewelry store? Okay, I'll definitely take your advice into account, Sherry, for sure. Microfiber cloth with a soft toothbrush. Okay, for sure, guys. Definitely keeping that in mind. Joseph said, how was your weekend? Pretty good. Honestly, this weekend was very tiring. Very tiring just because I had to do like a massive cleanup with my home and my house and stuff. So some stuff happened. I just had to do like a major overhaul and cleaning. So I spent a lot of my day yesterday cleaning and breaking my back. But luckily, my mom came down and really helped me out. So I appreciated that. But yeah, I feel like it was a weekend where I didn't get to have as much rest. But to be honest, I'm just really excited to get back into the work week and work in general, rather than be on like vacation time. I'm just in the mood to be doing stuff. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. My sun, moon, and rising. So my sun sign is Cancer, moon sign is Libra, rising is in Cancer, and Venus is in Leo. So that is my chart. If you guys ever wondered, my chart is in my description box below. Not my full chart, just my sun, moon, rising, Venus. But those are my signs. Yes. All right, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop back on into it, though, just because I don't want to be strapped for time today. I don't want to rush your reads. So let's get back into it. We're going to go back into the fire, and we're going to be taking a look here at the lovely and amazing Ram Fam and see what's up here for our Aries gang, okay? What do we got going on here for Aries, baby? Sun, moon, rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Aries in the next 24? What's going on here for our Ram Fam? All right, Team Aries, let's get ourselves one more shuffle. Interesting energy. Can't put my foot on it, but we'll see what's going on. It's an interesting feeling I get from you guys, though. Overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looking at the current energy, Page of Wands reversed, what it is you're dealing with, Ram Fam. We do have here the World card. Looking at the outcome for you, Ram Fam, we have here the Knight of Wands in the upright position. So let's go ahead and take a look here at this time. As far as what I'm seeing here for you guys, I do see with the 9 of Cups reversed here to the Page of Wands reversed, it's like there is a bit of an unfulfilling feeling showing up for some of you. There's a bit of an unfulfilling feeling showing up for you, but I think it has a lot to do mainly with disinterest. You know, when we're disinterested in someone or something, it can create dissatisfaction, it can create unfulfillment. And I think that right now, you are dealing with a situation that hasn't been the most satisfying. But I do get the sense here with the World card that you're getting ready here to kind of bring something to an ending. Let me just say this and state the record for Aries. If something has been phasing out of your life for the past couple weeks, couple months, if you've been kind of over something, ready here to just move on and move forward, I think the next 24 hours is the perfect day to just say, let's go ahead and officially move on. Whether it's a relationship, a job, whether you need to kind of, you know, cut out something from your personal life, from your friendship life, however the case may be, this would be a situation that's been becoming progressively unsatisfying. Like it was unsatisfying before, but it's just kept on progressing to become more and more unfulfilling for you. And you've kept this situation in your life, but I think the next 24 hours would be the day to say, you know what? I am ready here to kind of move on. Looking at the outcome, Knight of Wands, this is the energy here of saying, okay, it's time to pick a different direction. I wouldn't recommend an Aries to make any sort of decision that was impulsive. Like, let's just say you got into a weird place with somebody in the next 24 hours and then immediately you cut them off. This wouldn't be your story. The Aries peeps that this would resonate to is that if you've been noticing over the past couple of weeks, months, etc., if you were no longer resonating with something, or if you were no longer happy with someone or something, and you've kind of been in limbo with this person or with this situation, I would say then in the next 24 hours, it might be best to just say, you know what, today's the day that I kind of pick up and I go forward. I think that that's how this would apply to, or that's who this would apply to moving into the next 24 hours for sure. So maybe you've been phasing out with a friend for a while, phasing out with a partner for a while, phasing out with a job. It's like, instead of sitting in limbo, let's just take action and let's go ahead and see what else is out there. I feel like that would be the vibe here for you for sure. So Aries, definitely do take that into account if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But Team Ram Fam, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you, and I do hope you have a really great day, okay? All right, Team Aries, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. So we did our fire. We're now going ahead and we're hopping on in to our lovely water signs, and we're going to take a look here at Scorpio and get it popping. Now, are we officially in Scorpio season today? Or is that coming up tomorrow? Because if I'm not mistaken, Scorpio season's today, but nonetheless, Scorpios is about to be your birthday nonetheless. So I'm going to say happy birthday to you. Happy Scorpio season. Hope it's all going to be well. And let's go ahead and get it popping. What do we got going on for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here for our Scorpio gang? Messages coming in here for you in your next 24. Team Scorpio, one more shuffle and coming. And we'll go ahead and get it popping. Let's see what's going on here for the birthday gang. Scorps, overall energy is the 10 of Cups, baby. Hello. You could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Looking at the current energy, the Magician. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Sun. And looking at the outcome for you, 3 of Cups in the reverse position. By the way, Carla, happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping on by. All right, Team Scorpio, let's see what's up here for your next 24. Now, we start out here with the 10 of Cups paired to the Magician card. So, I do get the sense here for you that you're starting to notice a lot of happy moments and positive moments here manifesting around you. I think your next 24 hours is going to be a day here where there's just a lot of good energy around you, a lot of good vibes. Looking at what you're dealing with, the Sun card. Dude, Sun card is the energy of happiness. It's a good time. It's a good vibe. But you know what I think you're realizing the most, Scorpio? You're going to have an epiphany in the next 24 hours about the environments that make you happy and the environments that don't. Looking at the outcome, 3 of Cups reversed, it's going to be an eye-opening kind of day that makes you realize when I'm in the company of these people, I'm happy, I'm great, I'm high vibing. When I'm in the company of those people or this person, I feel low vibrational, I feel unhappy, I feel dissatisfied. Sometimes it takes a really good friend to make you realize that some of the people you associate with aren't great friends to you. Sometimes it takes an amazing partner, an amazing person to realize that you should be with them romantically than a boyfriend or girlfriend who's not being great to you. It sometimes takes a really great job to recognize that your current job is a shithole. Let's be real. So I feel like for your next 24 hours, that's the realization. It's like you're surrounded by this good ass energy, Scorps. It's a good environment, whatever the environment may be, friends, romance, work, and just like an actual living quarters, who knows? But seeing that and feeling all that good energy is making you realize, if my current circumstances are making me feel like this, 3 of Cups reversed, unhappy, unsatisfied, then it's time for me to start resonating with this, the Sun card. It's time for me to start switching and changing my environment and going towards what's high vibrational. So I feel like for your next 24 hours, it's that realization of like, wait a minute, this is what makes me happy. This is what doesn't. It's time to go ahead and make a change and change what it is I align with, okay? All right, Team Scorpio, definitely take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you guys coming out here nonetheless, and I think that's a very true statement because I've totally been there before. All right, baby. I like it though. You will be surrounded by good vibes in the next 24 hours. Definitely feels like a happy day for you, but it's going to be an eye-opening day of like, if I'm so much more happier here, then it's time to change my circumstances and no longer resonate with what's not making me as happy, right? It's time to surround myself with better people and better situations. All right, Scorps, let's keep it popping, pushing, moving forward, and happy birthday to you, okay? All right, everybody. So we did the water, we did the fire. Let's get on into our air signs and see what's up. Going on into air, we're gonna have a look here at the Gemini and we'll see what's up here, baby. Message is showing up here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24. All right, my gems, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a few more shuffles, and we'll see what's in store here for you. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Gemini, overall energy is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting here possibly with a fixed zodiac. That would be an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Taking a look at the current energy, Two of Wands in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Knight of Pentacles, and looking at the outcome gems, we got a Ten of Swords in the reverse coming up here for you as well. I feel a one-sided situation at hand. I feel like on your side, Gemini, you are trying to get into a new cycle. On the other side, somebody's trying to stay involved with you. It feels very one-sided here. Looking at the overall energy to the current energy, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands reversed. So Gemini, you made up your mind, right? You've made up your mind here that you're interested in a new beginning. You're interested in going forward somewhere. But looking at what it is you're dealing with here, Knight of Pentacles, I feel like somebody is trying to be in this for the long haul. Somebody here is trying to stick around. Somebody here wants longevity. And looking at the outcome, Ten of Swords reversed, even though you may want to move forward, it's hard to move forward when somebody here isn't letting go. So I get the feeling here that there is a one-sided situation arising, whether this is going to be about somebody romantically you're dealing with, whether it's about a friendship, whether it's about maybe a boss trying to keep you at a certain job. It's like, I know that I want to spread my wings and set myself free, but somebody else does not want that. But the truth is, Gems, is you have to remember, it's about what you want, not about what other people want. And the more that you give other people what they want, the more you're going to continue to make yourself unhappy, and you're not going to make that other person any happier by giving in. Trust me, I used to be the person that would put myself and my feelings behind and do everything I could to make other people happy. But guess what? It bit me in the butt, and it also bit them in the butt, because at the end of the day, if I wasn't happy there, it showed. Period. So for any Gemini peeps that are watching, if you're finding yourself in a bit of a one-sided situation in the next 24 hours, be truthful, be honest, and don't stick around, especially if that's not what you want. Because at the end of the day, even if somebody here may want to continue things with you, it has to be something that's mutual. And if you're not feeling the vibe, you got to do and go to where you're going to be happy. And the person you're dealing with here has to be accepting of that. Point blank, period. So Geminis, don't put your feelings on the back burner here. If forward movement is what you've decided you want, if you have indeed made up your mind, then continue to walk forward and do what you got to do. Don't let anybody else here hold you back. Okay? All right, Geminis, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you for tuning on in, okay? All right, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the fire, we did the water, we did the air. Hopping on into our earth signs, let's go ahead and check out the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's going on here for our Virgos, baby? Messages coming in for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's showing up here for Virgo? By the way, Marlene said, I don't want a birthday this year. I'm going to be 36. Yikes. What you mean, yikes? Marlene? What do you mean, yikes? 36 is young as shit, dude, okay? You are still young as hell with your whole damn life ahead of you with many, 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 many more years, okay? Period. Even folks that are watching that are fucking 70, you're still young as shit. Did you know that people are living to be older and older and older now, the more that we continue to advance? Back in the day, people used to live to 30. So 36, you would have been an elder in like 2000 BC. But it's 2023. And you ain't old at all, Marlene. You young as shit, baby, okay? So live it up and enjoy it. Moving forward, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24. What do we got going on here for you beautiful peeps, okay? Let's take a look. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here the Lovers, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Virgo peeps, is going to be the Nine of Wands in the upright position. So let's take a look here so far. Now, Five of Cups in reverse here paired to the Lovers card, guys. I get the sense here for you that you're kind of like over something. You're over any sort of disappointment I think you've been feeling. Like if let's say, for example, this is you and your person. If there was an argument, you're over it. You're back into a lovey lovey-dovey mood. If there was conflict between you and somebody you care about, you're over it, you're back into a good place. You know, I definitely feel like anything that's bothered you or bugged you, you're trying to bury the hatchet with someone here moving into the next 24 hours. But looking at what you're dealing with, Two of Pentacles reversed, I think that this could be representing that even though you want to just be in a lovey-dovey space with somebody you care about, or be in a good place with somebody you care about, to a certain extent, it does feel like things are being swept under the carpet, Virgo. Looking at the outcome being the Nine of Wands here represents that not everything is coming out, meaning that not everything is being healed, not everything is being worked through. Sometimes we just want to let go of things and let go of problems between the people that we love because we don't want to engage in conflict with them. But conflict can be healthy because sometimes people have to understand how one another feel. And even if it's not, you know, as easy as just saying, hey, I understand, let it go, let's move forward. Sometimes emotions are a lot more complex than that. So Virgos, I feel like what I want to say to you is that it's great to kiss and make up and be in a good place with your person. But if you have any sort of outstanding feelings, right? If you have any sort of things that you never said yet that you are still feeling or within you, don't hide your feelings, but instead embrace them, communicate them. Lay out all your cards on the table rather than just saying, you know what? Let's not worry about how I feel. Let's just move and be happy. Because what happens is that when those emotions don't get taken care of, they fester. And if you don't address those in a relationship, in a friendship, etc., that festering energy of all those emotions inevitably will come up later on in the relationship, and that could be a little bit harmful at that time too. It could definitely not be such a good time as well. So it's always good with friends, with family members, with people. Anytime you have an issue or a problem, it's good to nip it in the bud immediately rather than to let it fester, because when it festers, it can always come out at a worse time. And when problems don't get taken care of, they stack up. And once that carpet gets so dirty that it can't be cleaned, you're going to be overwhelmed with tons and tons of problems, right? So try not to sweep things under the carpet would be my advisory. If you've noticed that if you have things you got to speak up about with a friend, a lover, a partner, feel free to do it. It's cool to kiss and make up sometimes, but kiss and make up after all the cards are out on the table so you can move forward with no kind of emotional residue and no problems that are left inside that are not being expressed. Express yourself to the fullest, figure it out, and then that I think would be the best approach here for you guys, okay? So definitely take it if it resonates. Super situational reading. If it's your story, cool. If not, no worries. But Team Virgo, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, guys, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. We just finished up our second batch of Zodiacs. We're going to be going on to our last and final batch shortly. I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming out. If you are enjoying the daily today, drop a like, hit that like button, smash it up. For those of you here that are new, definitely subscribe, baby. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you into the Soul family. So thank you in advance to anybody here who subscribes. Really, really appreciate you guys. Sorry, guys, just had to get some coffee in me. But yeah, happy Monday, y'all. How's everybody doing? The 30s have been the best so far for you, Hydra heads. That's what's up. I really think that 30s are prime years. I really do. I feel like my 30s will be my prime because you go through all the bullshit in your 20s. You learn how to adult. You learn about life. You learn how to get better with finances. You learn how to, figure it out. And when you reach your 30s, I feel like those are prime years. And I'm excited for my 30s once I get there because I feel like I'm going to have so much more knowledge than I have now. And I think it's going to be such a good time in terms of stability. Even the 40s I'm excited for as well. At that point, I'm more than likely going to be a dad, married. It's going to be fun. Like, there's so much in the 30 to 40 range that I think is amazing. I think that those can definitely be some of the best parts of most people's lives, 20s are a little tough. I know everybody's like, your 20s are the best. No, they're fucking rough. From my perspective, they're fucking rough, man. 20s are intense. That's not all bad, but they're intense. But I think that for 30s and 40s, that's when you kind of get more of the hang of life. And it's a more relaxing time, For sure. Sorry to hear that, Sherry, in reference to you being terminally ill for the past 2 years, but you did mention that you always communicate and you always get shut down. The thing is, though, is that you said you're misunderstood, but you're not misunderstood. Whoever's shutting you down is choosing to not understand you. And that's the truth of the situation, because you are trying to come across very clear when you communicate, right? But if somebody chooses to shut down when you speak and when you communicate, you're not being misunderstood. person you're dealing with is choosing to not understand you. And that's where you have to sit there and say, well, if they're not willing to be open to me and understand me, do I waste my breath, right? Because there's always going to be people who are going to choose to listen versus people who are going to choose not to. So in that kind of situation, you're not misunderstood in the slightest. These are people not wanting to actually get the time to understand you, Becky said 30s are simply the best. 40s are fun from Debbie. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited as hell, dude. I'm excited as hell. Kevin said, regardless of age, save your money so it saves you later. 100,000%. If you're a business owner, open up an IRA, Roth IRA, or open up an IRA, use it as a write-off, later on in life, get a Roth IRA. If you are young, invest in a 401k. Hell yeah. Save your money. Get an actual fire safe proof, put cash in it, put it away. Don't look at it. It's gone. Don't even touch it. Don't even think about it. Period. Best thing to do in life. 1,000%. Yep, Kevin's correct. There is a massive difference between understanding and comprehending. Absolutely. Hydrahead said, LMAO, agree. 20s is kind of messy for me. Yeah, 20s are just like, you're figuring it out, I'm about to be in mid-20s this year. I'll be turning 25, which is fucking nuts. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting older. So I'll be turning 25 this year. Well, in 2024, if you will. Up and coming. Turned 30 this year. It's been groovy so far. Love that for you. You're 49 now, Lila. Nice. You're about to hit the big 5-0. Big 5-0 is cool too. Have an awesome 50th birthday party. It's nice. Big 5-0 is a sick ass year too. I've heard a lot of people, they love their 50s. Like they're like especially like when they hit 50, it's like a good feeling, It's like the awesome halfway point, right? I think a lot of people are like, wow, like I can't believe I made it here, right? It's so cool. So cool being 50. Very big year for sure. All right, though, guys, let's go ahead and move it forward, though, because like I said, I can't take too much time today. I got to get into your reads. So we got 4 more signs to go. We're going to hop back into the fire. And going into the fire, we're going to Leo, I think, right? Yep, Team Leo. Let's see what's up, okay? Let's go ahead and get it popping, baby. What do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What is up for Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, we're going to go ahead and get about maybe 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff for our lovely and amazing Lion gang. What's up, baby? Leo, overall energy for you is the 2 of Wands in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Devil, looking at what you're dealing with. We got here the Star in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for the Leo peeps is going to be the 3 of Pentacles. So let's go ahead here and talk about it. So right now, 2 of Wands reversed here, Devil in the upright here. I think you're making the final choice here to no longer be succumbed to the Devil, if you will. Subdued to the Devil, if you will. I'm getting this feeling for you guys in the next 24 hours where it's like, yeah, I'm pretty much done letting something affect me or impact me in a negative way. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, Star reversed here. Star reversed is like, the more that I feed into the negativity, the more misaligned I've been getting. Point blank, period. The more that I've been feeding into this Devil, the more misaligned I've been getting. And guess what? Looking at the outcome, 3 of Pentacles, now that I'm done feeding into the Devil, I feel like I'm finally working towards getting back on the right track again. I finally feel like I'm working towards getting right back onto my path again, and there's no distraction or disruption. Now, whatever the Devil is to you can be vastly different for every Leo that's watching. Maybe some of you Leos with the Devil here are dealing with a toxic relationship, toxic partner. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with a toxic mindset. Maybe some of you guys are battling an addiction. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with, a toxic family. Who knows? But at the end of the day, whatever this situation is that's been distracting you so much and misaligning you so much, in the next 24 hours, you're saying, no, I'm done with this. I'm no longer giving and feeding into this Devil. And as you no longer feed into this Devil, Leo, you reclaim your power. And thus, reclaiming your power, you start working towards getting right back on track here with the 3 of Pentacles. And I absolutely love that to see, or absolutely love, to see that for you. If there's anything I love seeing for people, is I love seeing people get back on the right track, especially if they fell off their path a little bit. And it's okay, guys, because every now and then we're all going to fall off our path. But as long as we start to get back on that track, love to see it for you. So Leos, I definitely think you're getting right back onto the right track moving in your next 24 hours. It's time to get out of the misalignment energy, and it's time to get realigned with your vision, okay? Very, very cool. I love that for you. Cool. I like seeing things getting turned around in a positive way. All right. All right, Team Leo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning in, and definitely do have yourselves a great and fantastic day, okay? All right, everybody. Fire signs are done for the daily. Hopping back into the water. Team Cancer. Let's see what's up here for the crabs, baby. What do we got showing up here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancerion, we're going to get ourselves here 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's popping here for the crabs. Hopefully, the crabs are doing well. I'm hearing happy crabs. Cancers, are y'all happy? Happy crabs, I like that. That's cute. What's going on, Cancer? Hello. I like it. Overall energy, Queen of Pentacles, or sorry, Queen of Wands. Hell yeah, baby. Feeling confident, feeling sexy, feeling flirtatious, Cancer. All intimate, all sensual. What's going on with the Cancers? Y'all got me in the mood already, Cancer. What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking and what's popping? So, feeling a vibe here with that Queen of Wands. Definitely feeling in your power, feeling like your natural, normal self. For some of you, you're feeling very sensual with somebody. So if you're talking to somebody new, it's a good time. Looking at the current energy, Ace of Swords, what you're dealing with, Page of Pentacles in reverse, looking at the outcome here for Cancerian is going to be the King of Swords. All right, Cancer, let's get on into it. I feel like in your next 24 hours, you're kind of at a point here where you feel very comfortable, I think, being yourself around somebody. You don't feel like you have to put on a mask, Cancer. You don't feel like you have to change your character or dial yourself down or tune yourself up. It's like I genuinely feel super comfortable in a situation. Whether it's somebody you're talking to on a romantic level, a friend, a workplace, an environment, I think you're fitting in just fine. Your next 24 hours is about being in your energy and feeling like you can be your true self. And there's never a better feeling than that, you know, getting to literally be who you are. And with the outcome showing up here being the King of Swords here says, I'm at a point in time where I'm feeling so free and comfortable to express myself. Now, I just need to make sure I continue to stay on top of that. I need to continue that I don't restrict myself and I don't limit myself and I let myself be 110% who the hell I am. So Cancers, just throwing this out here. For some of you guys, like I mentioned, you could be, being accepted by somebody by you just being you. Like maybe somebody fucks with the real you, they fuck with your energy. You could be flirting with somebody. Maybe you feel very sensual with somebody. Like you feel great to be yourself, which is awesome. But at the end of the day, despite that retrospect, I think for your next 24 hours, a lot of you guys are just feeling very comfortable in an environment. Whether it's work, you feel comfortable to be yourself. If it's your relationship, you feel comfortable to be yourself. If it's a friendship, if it's a, if you started a YouTube channel, maybe you feel comfortable on YouTube just being who you are. But I'm going to tell every Cancer right now who's watching, if you are being exactly who you are, you will always attract the right people for you. Because for the people who don't like who you are, guess what? They're not going to be sticking around. But for the people who do stick around, they're sticking around because they truly love and appreciate the real authentic you. So that's why it's always great, guys, to be yourself and to never mix and mold or put on a mask. Just show up as you are. And for the people who stick around, Cancer, they're the people who love you. Point blank, period. So I feel a really good, energetic, confident, comfortable vibe for Cancerians in the next 24 hours. And you're really going to be expressing yourself here to the fullest. Love that for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you. Okay? All right, Team Cancer. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the water signs, y'all, are done. We're going to hop on into, we did our water, we did our fire. We're going to hop on into our air signs, and we're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. So let's see what's going on here for Team Libra, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Libra, 2 more shuffles coming in here for you. And we'll see what's up here, guys. Hopefully, you're looking at a pretty fantastic next 24. Let's go ahead and take a look. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Coming into the current energy, the Sun card, looking at what it is you're dealing with, the World card, and looking at the outcome here for you is going to go ahead and be the Justice card in the in the reverse position. Excuse me here, Team Libra. Thank you very, very much. Nonetheless, Libras, having a look here into your next 24 hours, you're showing up here with the Justice, as that is Libra energy. You also might be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Taurus, as fixed sign energy is showing up here in this reading. Now, the overall energy to the current, 7 of Cups to the Sun. I feel like right now, Libra, you're at a time where you are receiving a lot of happiness from different sources in life. I think there's a lot of different fulfillment coming into play for you. You could be really happy with your job, really happy with a partnership, really happy with yourself, really happy with your friends, really happy with your hobbies. I feel like there's a lot of different revenues of happiness that's coming towards you. But at the same time, looking at what it is you're dealing with the world, it does feel like something new is coming in for you. And chances are, with the outcome here being the Justice reverse, despite having so many different things that are coming in and making you happy, I think what you're going to start to notice is with the Justice reverse being a card that represents feeling unbalanced or feeling overwhelmed, I think you're going to notice a change in your feelings. How do I explain this reading to Libra? There's many different things in life that make you happy, but I think you're going to realize that maybe there's one thing that feels like it's missing. It's like no matter all the external stuff I have that makes me happy, I still feel so unbalanced. Why? And I think it's because there still has to be the happiness that comes from within. Right, Libra? You can have a million people who make you happy temporarily. You can have tons of people that shower you with compliments and put a smile on your face. You can have tons of people that show you so much love and they're there for you to support you and care for you. But if that form of happiness isn't coming from within, it can be incredibly hard to feel totally fulfilled. And I think that that's why you're not feeling totally submerged and balanced in your happiness. You kind of feel like there's something here that's missing. And a lot of the time I get people who ask me this question and they're like, well, Ant, how do you become happy from within? And the truth is that it's not about relying on anybody else putting you in a good space or putting you in a good mood, but instead it's about honing on to that feeling from inside of yourself. Guys, we've all been happy before. We've all been sad before. We've all been angry before. We've all been in a place of laughter and joy. Every emotion we've ever experienced and conjured up is an emotion that lives within us. How do we find happiness within ourselves? We learn to conjure that emotion. We learn to recognize that we can choose to feel it. We can choose to experience it if we so please to. And when I started learning that and allowing the happiness to come through and choosing to be in that energetic field, my entire life changed. So if we can feel the feeling, we can conjure the feeling. And once I started doing that, it was a completely different ballgame here in my life. So for any Libra peeps that are watching in the next 24 hours, and you're like, I have a lot of different things that do make me happy, but there feels like something's missing. I think what might be missing is that happiness from within, and allow yourself to recognize that happiness is indeed a choice. You don't have to rely on anybody external or anything external or anyone in general. If you want to conjure up that feeling, if you felt that feeling before, it already exists within you, and you can choose to be and to show up in that energy. Point blank, period, right? So Team Libra, definitely take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I do hope that maybe that can help you out. That was the best way it was ever explained to me. It's like, we have experienced every single feeling before. That means these feelings live within you. And if you want to choose to show up in that energy, you can choose it, you can feel it, you can experience it. All right, Libra. Love you guys. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you. Okay? All right, Libra, we're keeping it moving forward. So we finished up all the air, we did all the fire, we did all the water. Guys, getting on into our last and final zodiac here for today's daily read. We're going to hop on into Team Taurus and see what's popping in for our lovely bull gang. So what do we got showing up here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful bull gang. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves here this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on with you, babe. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Strength in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, we do have here the Nine of Cups in reverse. What you're dealing with, Taurus, we have here the Queen of Cups reversed. And then looking at your outcome for you guys is going to be the Devil in the upright position. So Taurus, let's go ahead over here and talk about it. First things first, the Strength in reverse paired to the Nine of Cups reversed. Kind of get the feel for you that you might feel like it's not that easy right now to pull yourself out of maybe a little bit of a slump if some of you are in it. If you haven't been feeling the best lately, if you haven't been feeling super duper happy, you might feel very sluggish, very tired. I am hearing, by the way, some of you need to pump up your vitamin D, okay, and vitamin B12 and stuff like that. If you're feeling like not super happy emotionally, try physically giving yourself more energy, okay? Doing healthy things, eating foods that are high in B12, that are high in vitamin D, things of that nature, because getting that energy can help beat the lethargic energy. And sometimes when we're very lethargic, it can affect our mood really, like, extremely. So I do think for some of you, try to, like, you know, get your vitamins in for sure. But I'm seeing here for Taurians, if you've been feeling not the best mentally and emotionally here, I think you have to ask yourself, what's been dragging me down? Because with the outcome here being the devil tells me there is something here that you've been tied and bound to that is affecting your energy. Excuse me. And if you're not sure what that is, the next 24 hours is definitely going to be the time to ask yourself, what has been affecting me, bothering me, or burdening me? Because I see here with the devil, this is something you're tied and bound to. Have you been feeling upset because you're locked into a contract you're not happy with? Are you feeling upset that you're locked into a relationship you're not happy with? Which, by the way, you're not locked into a relationship ever. If you ever want to walk away, you can. Are you feeling unhappy because you're stuck at a job you hate? You're not stuck there. You can leave if you want to go ahead and find a different job. But sometimes, excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. Bear with me, my allergies. But sometimes we'll sit there and tell ourselves we're locked into situations and places because we believe we have to be obligated to those places and situations. But you never have to be locked in and truly obligated. If you ever want to walk away from something, you always have that choice to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So Team Taurus, what is your devil? What is keeping you trapped? What is keeping you locked? And why are you allowing yourself to say, yeah, I'm stuck here, when you do have the choice to walk away? I really feel like that's something to think about and something to take into consideration for your next 24 hours. Because for many of you, it's like, I just haven't been feeling super great mentally. I've been feeling kind of like in a slump. All right, what's been taking you there? And if there is something you're unhappy with here that you felt stuck and trapped in, recognize that you're not truly stuck or trapped. You have the power of choice, and you also have the power and the freedom to walk away from anything that's not serving you. So at the end of the day, always remember, if it's not serving you, you don't need to be involved. And if you want to get up and walk away, Taurus, you have that choice and that option, and invoke your power of choice if you are unhappy with a current situation, okay? All right, Team Taurus. Interesting story. I think that if you can't place your finger on why you've been feeling upset, maybe try going deep in the next 24 hours to maybe get a feel to what may possibly be bringing you in this place of being stuck and unhappy. But if you're a Taurus who knows exactly what it is, then why continue to stay there? You never have to be stuck when you always have a choice. Remember that. All right, Taurus? All right, baby, I love you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, my beautiful bull gang, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. We definitely did have some pretty interesting readings today, so sorry, guys. I'm not sure if it's going to resonate to all of you, but as always, you guys know that. Either take the story if it applies. If not, let it fly. If it ain't your story, do not worry about it, everybody. Michaela said, thank you, Aunt, for the awesome reading today. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you. But with that all being said, everybody, guys, thank you so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. Really appreciate you. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I hope you had a great time here today for the daily. Thank you for coming out and, keeping me company. Really means a lot. Hi, Vanessa. You said, hello from Australia. I love your channel, and I enjoy watching your videos every day. Thank you for keeping it real. Sending much love. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate that. Comments like that keep me going, guys, so thank you for your love and your support. It really means the world to me. Of course, you're welcome, Marlene, you know that. But with that all being said, everybody, thank you for being here. You guys are really all appreciated and loved. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like, really helps out. For those of you that are new, hit that subscribe button. We really would appreciate it. I'd be super happy and honored to invite you and welcome you into the Soul family. Of course, if anybody wants a personal reading, first link in the description below. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested. And I do want to give everybody an update. Coming up tomorrow is going to be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for November 2023 water signs. Your individual November readings, your individual monthly November readings will be posted tomorrow. So feel free to check it out. They'll probably be posted around 12 to 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be like the time slot when they get uploaded. So stay tuned as your monthly videos are going to start getting rolled out here, everybody. All right, guys. I love you all sincerely and deeply. Have a great and fantastic rest of your day. Today is Monday. Set the intention for the week to have an awesome freaking week. Whatever happens today, no matter what, set a positive intention for your week ahead. Crush it. Have a good one. And I'm going to catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my soul family, guys. Take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.